Browns will kick this away to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying down. A good job to limit the return. Not much there. back to pass. It's Wells. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll run it on the toss. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Wells. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Selvia. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
2nd down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 3rd down and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Looking to pass. It's Wells. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, what a job by this defense. 4th and goal near your own goal line. The defense steps up and makes a play and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Wells. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Knowles are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Hand off to the right side. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 35-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air. It's Wells. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
He breaks free. And that run produces a decent gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking downfield, it's Wells. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down to cover this.
Oh, came so close here. I'll tell you, it's a great job here by the head coach having the return team out there on the field. Just in case this field goal was short, they had a guy back and a chance to return it for big yards. They got the big yards, just not quite able to take it to the house.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
To the air, it's Wells. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First and goal here for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try the left side with a toss. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to pass. It's Wells. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking downfield. Got a man open. Hits him right in stride. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Seminoles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Wells. The short completion of the tight end. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Breaks free.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Wells. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Gets rid of it on the move. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play, because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense really clicking. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Grab behind the line. It's Selvia. And play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking downfield, it's Wells. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. He hands it off from the gun. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. Will not be brought down. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
A completion makes it second and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll run the option. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Roche. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Fire to the right side, complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Scanning the field, it's Wells. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Roche. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch in space. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Wells. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. The back's got it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff heading left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's an option look. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Chewing clock with the running game. Running with purpose.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida State. This passing game is still on fire.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
Florida State 48, Clemson 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Wells. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Sticking with the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through a tackle. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They're going to run it. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They call the counter play here. Breaking tackles.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hands off to the left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.